Alright guys, so as I said in the past video, we are talking about Marvel Netflix shows that I haven't reviewed yet. We talked about Jessica Jones, I've already talked about Daredevil Season 1, and we're doing this because The Punisher is coming out this Friday. I'm very excited about that. And now, let's talk about Daredevil Season 2. So Daredevil Season 2 takes place right after the events of Daredevil Season 1. In this show, Matt Murdock finally gets his red Daredevil suit. Foggy Nelson is totally aware that he is Daredevil, but this time the female lead of a superhero show doesn't know that he's a superhero. Karen Page has no idea that Matt Murdock is Daredevil, so it causes a lot of conflict. Foggy knows, but Karen doesn't know. I thought that was pretty interesting in the show. And this show was also very influential because it introduced the Punisher. This was the first time that we were seeing the Punisher in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this guy was being played by Jon Bernthal. This was something that happened in 2016 that I really appreciated, where Jon Bernthal came into this show and he really humanized the Punisher. He essentially made us care about him on a human level. This wasn't just like the Punisher that we know where he is a killing machine and he goes killing mobsters. That's in there. But we also really care about this guy, and even though we might not agree with his anti-hero-ness, we understand where he is coming from. He lost his family to really horrific events, and we see a guy who is very broken, who also may be considered somewhat insane, and he deals with this in the most violent nature possible. There's a rooftop scene with him and Daredevil where Daredevil obviously shares the opposite opinion, where he's telling the Punisher, hey, you can't just kill people, like, you can't do that, you have to be good, which was one of the most memorable scenes of that season, and I think there was an entire episode dedicated to that scene, and then later on in that episode, we get another essential hallway scene, which goes down some stairs even. Daredevil production-wise got really better with Season 2, and I can't wait till Season 3 comes out. Let's talk about what happens mid-Season 2 of Daredevil, the introduction of Elektra. I didn't really mind Elektra. I think Elektra was a good add-on to Daredevil. However, I feel as though there should have definitely been a season dedicated to the Elektra storyline. I think they made a mistake with putting both the Punisher and Elektra in the same season because there is this back and forth where you go back to the Punisher story and you're really invested in that, and then you go back to the Elektra storyline and you're just not fully invested in that. You want to go back to the Punisher storyline. I think they should have definitely saved that for another season. In the comics, Elektra is supposed to be seductive, and in this season of Daredevil, she is somewhat seductive, but she's also kind of annoying, and that annoying factor really takes away from the seductiveness. You know, it just doesn't feel like the character from the comics. What I did enjoy about her character was I enjoyed how we got to see a side of Matt Murdock where he is annoyed. I didn't see that in Season 1. And I just really enjoyed how we got to see this self-contained guy who is dealing with this somewhat crazy chick who's also a ninja. And we also get to see some fight scenes with Daredevil and Elektra side by side, which at the time kind of showed us what maybe the Defenders could be like. I really enjoyed that, and it was, the fight scenes in this are definitely better than in Season 1. There's also a Punisher fight scene where he's in prison, and it is brutal. This show definitely took note that it is really good at choreography, and I definitely love the fight scenes in Daredevil Season 2. I also really enjoyed the interactions between Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson. Usually in a superhero show or movie, it's usually the girlfriend that tells the guy that, hey, you need to stop this, like, you're gonna get yourself hurt. It was kind of like a first-time thing where we got to see the male best friend be like, no, like, stop, you're gonna get yourself hurt. You need to stop doing this, like, this is serious, be a lawyer. So I really enjoyed that kind of turnaround. I really appreciated that about this show. Overall, guys, I think Season 2 of Daredevil in terms of choreography is better. I don't think the entire show is as good as Season 1. I enjoyed Season 1 a lot more than Season 2 in terms of story, but the choreography and fight scenes are definitely better in Season 2. Daredevil is just a good show overall. Like, I really enjoy Daredevil a lot, and even though I didn't really particularly care about the Elektra storyline, I did enjoy The Punisher, and that is the reason why I am very excited for The Punisher show to come out this Friday. I can't wait. So yes, guys, that's my thoughts on Daredevil Season 2. Comment down below what you thought of Daredevil Season 2 if you've seen it. Let me know if I left out anything. I'm trying to be as quick with these videos as possible because I want to get these out of the way, because I want to be very focused on The Punisher when it comes out. I still haven't even watched Luke Cage or Iron Fist or The Defenders, so the next couple of days is going to be catered to me watching all those shows, reviewing them right before The Punisher. I'm running out of time. And don't forget to subscribe to Pixel Talk if you haven't yet for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and gaming content. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk.